Dany Heatley, once the golden sniper of the Ottawa Senators, is at the center of crimes so shocking they still haunt the hockey world. We're diving into the dark saga of Heatley's career, where blazing goals and blazing speed off the ice collided in a nightmare that changed lives forever. From reckless plays to a devastating accident, this is a story of talent, tragedy, and redemption, or lack thereof. Please like, share, and subscribe for more NHL content. Let's rewind to 2001, when Heatley burst onto the scene as the second overall draft pick, a winger with a rocket shot and a smile that won over Atlanta Thrashers fans instantly. His rookie season was electric, 26 goals, Calder Trophy in hand, and a city believing he'd carry them to glory. But beneath the surface, whispers of Heatley's off-ice recklessness were already starting to bubble, setting the stage for chaos. Fast forward to September 29, 2003, and the air feels heavy. Heatley, now a rising star, is driving his black Ferrari 360 Modena in Atlanta, pushing the limits of speed, with teammate Dan Snyder riding shotgun, unaware of the horror about to unfold. The tires screech, the car spins out of control, and in a heartbeat, it smashes into a brick pillar. The crash is catastrophic, metal twisted, lives hanging by a thread. Heatley survives, but Snyder, his friend, isn't so lucky. The hockey world holds its breath. Tension grips the Thrashers' locker room as news breaks. Snyder clings to life in a coma. Heatley, battered but alive, faces questions, not just about the crash but about his choices. Was this just a tragic accident, or something more criminal? Short, sharp beats of dread follow. Snyder, only 25, passes away 6 days later. The coroner's report reveals Heatley's blood alcohol level was below the legal limit, but he was clocked at over 80 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone. Reckless doesn't begin to cover it. Cliffhanger. The police investigation deepens, and Heatley's charged with vehicular homicide, reckless driving, and more. The NHL watches in stunned silence as one of its brightest stars faces a courtroom, not a rink. The courtroom is packed, fans and media buzzing like vultures. Heatley pleads guilty to second-degree vehicular homicide in 2005, avoiding jail time with a plea deal, 3 years probation, community service, and a suspended license. But is justice served? The hockey world reels as details emerge. Heatley's history of speeding tickets, ignored warnings from teammates about his driving, and a reputation for living life too fast off the ice. Was this tragedy inevitable? Building to a boil, Heatley's return to the NHL in 2005 with Ottawa as a powder keg. Atlanta fans feel betrayed, booing him mercilessly when he faces the Thrashers. Every goal he scores feels like salt in their wounds. The energy shifts as Heatley's play soars, back-to-back 50-goal seasons in Ottawa, a franchise record. But the shadow of 2003 lingers, with rival fans chanting, "Killer," during games, a cruel reminder of his past. Tension peaks in 2009, now with the Sharks, when Heatley demands a trade from Ottawa, citing a diminished role. Fans and analysts smell entitlement. How could a man with such a dark history act so untouchable? And now, the shocking reveal. Insiders claim Heatley's trade demands weren't just about ice time but a desperate attempt to escape the ghosts of his past, with teammates whispering he never fully faced the guilt of Snyder's death. The twist hits like a slapshot. Court documents later reveal Heatley settled with Snyder's family for millions, but never publicly apologized or showed remorse, fueling speculation he cared more about his career than accountability. Peak drama unfolds in 2011 with Minnesota, where Heatley's performance dips, and fans accuse him of coasting on talent while dodging the emotional weight of his actions. The Heatley curse becomes a locker room superstition. The fallout is brutal. Snyder's family speaks out, calling for Heatley to honor Dan's memory, but he remains silent. Fan forums explode, with some demanding he be banned from the NHL, others defending his right to move on. NHL's response is tepid, a moment of silence for Snyder, but no league-wide reckoning on player conduct. Heatley's image, once that of a golden boy, is now a cautionary tale of talent tainted by tragedy. Consequences ripple. Heatley bounces between teams, Sharks, Wild, Ducks, never recapturing his Ottawa magic. By 2015, he's in Europe, A hockey nomad, his NHL legacy overshadowed by that fateful night. Fans across the US and Canada are torn. In sports bars from Atlanta to Ottawa, debates rage. Was Heatley a villain who escaped justice, or a flawed man punished enough by fate? Resolution creeps in as Heatley retires quietly in 2017, fading from the spotlight. The NHL implements stricter player conduct policies, but Snyder's name echoes louder than Heatley's in hockey lore. Yet, the story lingers, rumors swirl of Heatley's private struggles, his visits to Snyder's grave, hinting at a redemption arc never shared publicly. Did he find peace, or is he still running? As the final whistle blows on this tale, one question burns: how many other NHL stars hide tragedies behind their fame? Stay tuned for our next video, where we uncover the secret scandals of Alex Ovechkin's rise. Hit that bell to find out what's next.